we'll have a little fun with some food. So today what I'm going to be doing, and you can correct me if I pronounce it wrong, but I did my computer check on this. It's Persian. That's how it's pronounced, but it's a Persian chicken with a pomegranate and walnut stew. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through a demonstration of how I put this together. And then as usual, I have some samples we'll pass out so you all can try it. Okay? Now, if any of you have nut allergies, this does have walnut in it. I just want to make you aware. And also part of my garnish is going to be a pomegranate seed. We got fresh pomegranate seeds. Please try not to swallow the pomegranate seed. We all know that when you chew on the pomegranate seed, you get that nice juice, but you shouldn't really swallow it. Okay, someone already asked if they should swallow it, could they grow a pomegranate in their belly? So I don't think you want to go that route. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to start off firing up a couple pans here. And what I got is a boneless chicken breast. You can do this with a chicken thigh. Thighs are really good. They got a lot of flavor to it because of the fat in it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, is what the recipe calls for. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on that chicken. And I'm going to sear that chicken in the olive oil. I'll put a little bit of salt and pepper on there. In the second pan, I'm going to be using some more extra virgin olive oil. And I cut up sliced up some fresh Vidalia onions, some nice sweet onions. I'm going to saute those onions. Now up in front here, part of the dish too, it calls for a pomegranate molasses. So what I did is I purchased some of the pomegranate juice, and this is kosher, and I also purchased some of the grandma's molasses. I took some of those, I put them in a bowl, and I mixed it together to make a little bit of a sauce that's going to go in with the chicken and the onions and the other ingredients. Okay, so that's just molasses and pomegranate juice. Now you can hear that chicken sizzling. And what I want to do is get that chicken a nice saute, nice crispy on the outside. The onions, I just want to saute those. I want to get them so they're just a little bit on a golden brown. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on those onions. I'm also going to put some brown sugar in with those onions. Can everyone hear me? Okay. I also have some fresh walnuts that are already shelled. I'm going to put a little bit of those in with those onions.
Can you give me the name again of the dish?
The name of the dish is pronounced as Persian. That's what the computer said back to me, because I had a hard enough time trying to figure out how to pronounce
Borscht
it.
is like the name for like stew,
Right, yeah.
and then some variation of that.
But there's no pheasant involved, right?
No, there's no pheasant involved.
F-E-S-E-N-J-A-N.
We had a lot of fun this morning trying to pronounce this, everyone in the kitchen, so, oh yeah. So what I did here, if you all can see, I'm not gonna walk around because I get sizzling oil. I have a nice seared chicken breast on both sides, so it's got a little gold on it. And then what we do is I have a half a sheet pan. You could use a casserole pan at home, you could use any kind of pan, because what you're going to do, I'm going to spray a little nonstick oil in that pan, I'm gonna put that chicken breast on that pan. Now in this second pan here, I have cooking the onions, the walnuts, the brown sugar, and I think you're getting that smell in there. Now with walnuts, you gotta be careful because walnuts will burn quick. So I'm gonna just saute those a little more, and then I'm gonna put some of the pomegranate molasses in there.
Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna let that simmer up a little. I'll just walk around and I'll hit you with a little smell so you can get a nice aroma of this. It's got a unique flavor to it.
Oh, that smells good.
Okay? I don't want to burn anyone.
Very nice.
Okay? So I'm going to let that cook a little more. Now what the recipe calls for is you would let that cook down, and you would have a blender. I didn't bring a blender up here with me, but what you would do is you would take those ingredients, put those in a blender, and you would blend it up to make a paste. And this is the consistency of the ground up walnuts and the onions. And that's your paste. So that is the onions, the walnuts, the brown sugar, the olive oil, the pomegranate molasses, all blended up. You would take that, have your chicken in either a casserole dish, I'm using this pan so you can see it, and you would put that over your chicken. And you can, I did have a little water here, you can add some water to that too, okay? Just in case it's too thick. Now this would be in a casserole dish, so I don't have the magic of an oven here, just what we have here. But you would take this dish, you would put it in the oven. The ones I did for you today, I covered it and then I took the cover off halfway through. So what Barry's getting set, we're gonna send around some samples. We also made some nice fresh rice to go with it. So you'll be able to try the piece of chicken with a little bit of rice and with that nice sauce. They all cook together. I did that earlier this morning. So this is a Parisian chicken, okay?
Persian, Steve.
Persian, sorry.
Chef, don't let them correct you. It is what you say it
Thinking
is.
of my new cat at home.
Yes, he got a new cat. Oh my
I got a new
God.
kitten at home, so.
Jumped to a whole different continent.
So
Now
this
what I
stew from
have
Thailand.
here that we're gonna use for the garnish, I talked a little bit about it in the beginning. I got some nice fresh pomegranate seeds. I tried a few of those in the kitchen this morning, and those are things that you can bite into. You get that nice juice, but if you wanna spit them at each other, that's your own issue. You can do whatever you want, but we're gonna put a couple of those on for
Say hi,
garnish.
Barry.
Okay?
Hi.
Hi, Barry.